Hi, we're Derek and Jonathan, and this week we're exploring America's newest national park.
Welcome to New River Gorge National Park.
While it might be the newest national park, this place has been shaping the landscape for hundreds of millions of years.
It was designated a national park and preserve in 2020, making it the first in West Virginia. And it protects one of the oldest rivers on Earth, carving its way through the Appalachian Mountains.
The park stretches for over 50 miles along the New River and is packed with scenic overlooks, rugged hiking trails, deep history, and a massive steel bridge that literally ties it all together.
Whether you're here for the adventure, the views, or the history, this park delivers.
We spent a long weekend exploring as much as we could, starting with the Canyon Rim Visitor Center. Canyon Rim is the main visitor center for New River Gorge, and it's a great first stop, especially if you want to understand the scale and history of this place.
Inside, you'll find maps, exhibits, and displays that walk you through the park's geology and the rise and fall of the coal towns that once lined the gorge.
It's also where you get a sense of how this area transitioned, from industrial corridor to protected public land.
Just outside, there's a short boardwalk trail that leads to a couple of awesome bridge overlooks. The new River Gorge Bridge is an engineering marvel, spanning over 3,000 feet and towering nearly 900 feet above the river.
It's become a symbol of West Virginia, and seeing it in person gives you a whole new appreciation for just how massive this gorge really is.
Before the bridge was built in 1977, communities on either side of the gorge were separated by a long, dangerous drive around the canyon.
Now it takes less than a minute.
Hello from New River Gorge National Park.
I almost hit a tree.
I almost ran into a tree. We went to the visitor center this morning. That was great. Then we went to go do the endless wall trail to Diamond Point Overlook, but there were literally like 100 cars parked along the road.
100? There was more than that.
More than that?
Yes.
Oh wow, look at this. So instead we went further down the road to Beauty Mountain. I found it online. It's on Google Maps, but not on all trails. And we did find parking. There's like no cars there. Look at this view.
That's cool.
This is beautiful. Oh, Jesus, be careful. That is a crazy cliff right there. Yeah. This place isn't on most park maps, but it should be. The views here are wide open. Massive rock outcrops, towering cliffs, and one of the best vantage points of the gorge without too much effort.
It starts in a residential area, but once you pass through the trees, you're in the park. It's peaceful, dramatic, and way less crowded than the main overlooks. So we're on this trail that Derek found on Google Maps that's not a part of the national park system like Trail Mat, but these cool boulders here. They kind of just walk through.
What a crazy spot. Wow. Is this a train coming?
Yeah, I just saw the front of it. Back in the day, coal was the reason people came to this gorge, and trains were how they moved it.
The main rail line at the bottom of the gorge was once a critical artery for hauling coal out of the region. Dozens of coal towns lined the tracks, and the trains ran day and night. If you want a quieter spot to take in the gorge, this one's a hidden gem.
From there, we drove across the bridge and through Fayetteville, this quirky, outdoorsy town that serves as a gateway to the gorge.
Just outside of town, we hit the Long Point Trail, a relatively easy hike through the woods that ends with the front row seat to the bridge. Okay, so we've crossed the river, and now we're doing...
Over the bridge.
Over the bridge. And now we're doing the Long Point Trail. We'll let you know how it is. It's very quiet today compared to Endless Wall Trail. Endless Wall Trail, there were so many people there.
The parking lot was full. I just don't know where the people are.
Yeah, they must be up there somewhere.
It's about 3 miles round trip and a popular trail in the park for a reason.
Get a good selfie, Jonathan. It's a perfect selfie opportunity. I survived.
You survived. You gonna go in the cave too?
Cave, how cool is this cave? It's deep. Like, is there a way I can test it? Is there a rock?
Get something to throw down it. All the pebbles have been used for the previous people who have come through, and
I'll just use a stick.
stick.
It's not that deep. It's not that shallow.
Okay, I'm done.
Somewhere in the middle.
The next morning, we started early and headed back to the Endless Wall Trail, this time with fewer crowds.
Yeah.
So about 3 miles. That's not bad.
All right. Good morning. So today we're doing the Endless Wall Trail to Diamond Point. We're gonna make it a loop. You can go right to Diamond Point and go back if you want. But we're gonna do the loop. And let me tell you, this is by far the busiest trail we've seen here so far.
Yes.
This trailhead and like the parking lots are just packed with cars.
It's also a holiday weekend, so...
Yeah. But we skipped it yesterday because there were over 100 cars here. Today we're here earlier, at like 10:30 in the morning. There's still a lot of cars here, but it's...
a couple spots open.
Yeah.
You just gotta find them.
It's nothing like yesterday. Like, the trail is empty here, so that's good. This trail hugs the edge of the gorge, and the views are incredible the entire time. It's very cool.
Very pretty. Where we were yesterday is further over there.
Yeah, I think so too.
On the bend.
Yep. Long Point, I think, was over there. Somewhere, yeah.
About a mile in, you reach Diamond Point, a rocky overlook that gives you a sweeping view of the river below.
It's also one of the best spots to watch climbers scaling cliffs and rafters taking on the rapids below. So we've made it to Diamond Point Overlook. It's beautiful.
Pretty awesome.
Not a lot of people though.
The bridge is behind us.
Yeah, you can kind of see the bridge over there. See the river below. We were just saying, for like a place where rafting is supposed to be a big deal, we have not seen a single raft or kayak go down this river. So I'm not really sure what that's about. I don't know if it's the time of year or what, but there ain't no rafts down there. There's nothing. But anyway, it's a beautiful overlook. It's easy to see why this trail is so popular. It's easy to access, and the views it offers are absolutely incredible.
After the hike, we took the scenic route, literally. Fayette Station Road is a narrow, winding drive that takes you all the way down into the gorge and under the new River Gorge Bridge.
This is the same road locals used to cross the river before the bridge was constructed in 1977.
It's full of switchbacks, river crossings, and old mining relics.
And gives you a totally different perspective of the bridge from below.
While we were down here, we parked the truck and explored the river a bit before heading back up the other side.
We highly recommend doing this loop if you have time.
Later that afternoon, we made our way north to check out one of West Virginia's newest state parks.
We're in a new state park today, Summersville Lake State Park. We're going to take the Climbers Trail over there. Apparently you can jump in, I think it's the Gauley River.
And Summersville Lake, all in one.
Yeah. There's a lot of state parks in this area. There's Babcock State Park, Hawks Nest State Park, Summersville, whatever this is, State Park.
Great. Here's a wag bag.
Oh, there's a Wagbag station? That's cool. I don't think I've seen that before.
Never. They even have little man poopums in the bag.
They show you how to do it?
Hold the bag around your hips and poop into it.
Oh, those are directions I did not need to see. Look at this.
Yeah, just sort of the pen.
Cool.
Oh yeah, you can see the hooks in there.
People come to Summersville Lake for all kinds of things: swimming, kayaking, cliff jumping, rock climbing, even scuba diving.
Oh, this is spectacular. This is a really cool spot. It's a very popular climbing area. It has clear water, dramatic cliffs, and enough space to swim, paddle, or just relax. If you're here in the summer, this is the go-to spot when you want to cool off and spend a day on the water.
Summersville State Park may not be part of the national park, but it still might be one of the most beautiful spots in West Virginia.
On our final day, I headed out solo to catch sunrise at Grandview Overlook. It's a bit of a drive from the northern end of the park, but absolutely worth it. Good morning. It's sunrise day here in New River Gorge. I'm at the Grandview Overlook. At least I'm walking to it now. I have missed sunrise. I'm about 20 minutes late. But there's a lot of cloud cover, so I think there's going to be like a second sunrise, possibly. We'll see. It's a bit of a drive from the northern end of the park, but absolutely worth it. The view here is one of the most dramatic in the park. You're standing hundreds of feet above a horseshoe bend in the New River with layer after layer of forested ridges stretching into the distance. For those of you wondering, the reason Jonathan is not here today for sunrise is because he has to work. It is a Monday, but it's also Indigenous Peoples Day. I happen to have it off. He doesn't. So I get to enjoy Grandview alone today, and you are stuck with me. Sorry. So here at New River Gorge, you can go hiking, which is mostly what Jonathan and I did while we were here. You can go rafting or kayaking down either this river, the New River, or the Gauley River, which at this time of year in October, the Gauley River has a lot more water. The rapids are going crazy. That is a much more popular rafting experience this time of year. I think New River is really busy like in the dead of summer. So beyond just hiking and rafting, the other really unique thing to do here at New River Gorge is the bridge walk. So this we were not able to do because apparently you got to get reservations far out. And this is a holiday weekend. We didn't do any of this until like we got here. It was just too late. I'll put the link in the description, but you can book this tour. You go as a group. They clip you up on like a harness and you walk across this narrow catwalk underneath the New River Gorge Bridge. You're like 800 and something feet above the river. It looks really cool. You get to wear a cool little helmet. We weren't able to do it, but it does look like something really interesting you can do. New River Gorge is also famous for Bridge Day, which is on the third Saturday of every October, just 2 days after we leave, naturally. It's a famous day where people from all around the world get together on the bridge and people jump off the bridge. They allow people to base jump off the bridge. They have catapults shooting people off the bridge. I think they have trampolines. They say every 10 seconds or so a human being falls from the sky. So that's pretty exciting. But Bridge Day is like apparently a worldwide extreme sports festival. They shut the bridge down for traffic all day. Thousands of people from all around the world come in here to either jump off the bridge or to watch people jump off the bridge. It sounds like an awesome time. Look it up. It looks amazing. After that, I drove south to Sandstone Falls. The falls stretch nearly 1,500 feet across the river, and a short boardwalk trail lets you walk right up to them. Next, I stopped by the Sandstone Visitor Center to learn a little more about the park's southern section. Surprisingly, this visitor center was even nicer than the Canyon Rim Visitor Center, and it focused more on the geology of the park as opposed to its industrial history.
So, how was the gorge formed? The New River is actually one of the oldest rivers in the world. Some estimates say it's over 300 million years old.
Instead of carving its path through the mountains like most rivers, the New River was here before the mountains formed. As the land around it uplifted, the river just kept flowing, slowly slicing its way through the rising Appalachian Plateau.
Over millions of years, that steady erosion carved out the deep, winding gorge we see today.
I made one last stop at Babcock State Park before calling it a day. This place is picture perfect no matter the season. It's home to the Glade Creek Grist Mill, one of the most photographed spots in the entire state. Good morning from Babcock State Park. Here in front of the old grist mill. It's probably the most famous feature here at Babcock State Park. Right outside New River Gorge.
The state park also offers several moderate hiking trails.
So this state park actually has dedicated drone flying hours between 1 and 3 p.m.
So it's noon right now. I got an hour to kill. So I'm just exploring. This is the Island in the Sky Trail. It's more adventurous than I was expecting, honestly. This might be a great drone takeoff spot over here.
New River Gorge is wild and scenic in every sense of the word. It's a park you can hike, drive, climb, and swim through, and still feel like there's more to discover.
Whether you're here for a weekend or a full week, there's no shortage of views, trails, and history packed into this gorge.
If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and let us know your favorite part of New River Gorge in the comments.
And don't forget to subscribe. We've got plenty more adventures coming your way.